judges table. Tuned into the judges table. Tuned into the judges table, representing the 314 in St. Louis and the 816 in Kansas City. Here's your hosts, Slick 50 and Polo J.
Got some ticking noise. What the hell is that? Can hear that matter. No. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. What is going on, everybody, on this beautiful Monday? Hope everybody's cool. You know what I'm saying? Enjoyed the weekend festivities. You know, enjoying life as well. I know I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Pull this up so I can see the comments. So I can see what y'all saying. There we go, there we go, there we go. Let's dress this thing up. Miss Bitch, call me whatever. Call it how you come. What's going on, Miss Bitch? How you doing? Salute, happy bitch day. What's good? Starting off with it, huh? Starting off with it. I see you. I see you. Well, nevertheless, make sure y'all hitting that like button as you come in. As y'all know, it helps the channel grow. Helps the channel be seen. Today, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Tank, football, you know what I'm saying? And I got an opinion piece, too. You know, based upon the things that people are saying, you know what I'm saying, about the incidents that took place at the Tank Davis and Hector Garcia fight, man. And to be honest, that was an add-on because this is just getting outrageous, bro. My day been going fine, bitch. My day been going fine. You know, as long as you wake up, it's a good day. Come from where I'm from, you wake up, it's a good day. Let me dress this thing up, put this down so people can see. Yes. Hit that like button so we get the rolling. Polo J, before everybody get to asking me where he at, he'll be here soon. So stay tuned. Just stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and kick this thing off. There he is. He popped up. Oh, feedback. There we go. That's on mine. I got you up hella high. Okay.
Wow.
There you go. I had you up, your volume high in my ear. My bad.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But yeah,
so
man.
What's going on?
You know what it is, man. Shit, goddamn it, sports. That's what's going on. Yeah, Polo J, the host, man. We bosses. Ain't no co-host. We bosses. We OGs.
I'm a little bit more.
Givers. You know
I'm a little bit more modest than that.
Yeah,
I can say that I am a
bro.
I am a co-host.
You know, it's my dude, man.
Oh. What's the problem with the NFL?
Ain't no skip. Ain't none of that over here. You know what I'm saying? Well, he kind of my skip, but like
no.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, Polo, you know how it go, man. Sometimes.
No. No. Don't be acting like I'm just one of those.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Hey, call it how it is, bro. Sometimes Polo on his bullshit. Trust me. Sometimes you see it on the screen. You see them faces? That's how you know when he on this shit. Right?
Bruh, no. I'm a good, upstanding citizen.
We gonna get to that. But no, yeah, man. No, I was gonna start off. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to. Which way? I want to talk about the Javante. Let's talk about the fight first.
Okay.
I enjoyed the fight. The fight was dope. You know what I'm saying? I agree with everybody's opinion on the fight. Believe it or not, where some people were saying that the incident happened in the crowd, they kind of iced the fighters. You know what I'm saying? I agree with their opinion. But I also have my own opinion that even if you do, lose your groove because of an incident, you need to make sure, goddamn me, you have your own second plan. You right? If this dude come on stronger than what he was before, you need to go ahead and ride that round out, regroup. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you have any type of uncertainty that that guy come out the way he did, then you say, you know what, let me make it out. You know what I mean? So, in boxing, for me, there's no excuses. Even though there's a ref in there, you kind of your own ref because you have to make your own judgments. He's just there to tell y'all not to hit each other in the balls and the back of the head. He ain't there to tell you what to do. You know what I mean? He not there to tell you what punches to throw and put your right hand up. He finna swing. He not gonna tell you what's finna happen to you neither.
Yeah. I mean, the best way to look at it is the fact that boxing is a sport of adjustments.
Right.
On the fly adjustments. And if you can't do it, your career is not going to last.
Facts. Yeah. And so I give it to Tank. Tank made a hell of an adjustment. You know what I'm saying? He that feint, he took that feint and turned linear where he couldn't see it, and boom.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem I have with the fight with my dudes, people taking literally, now mind you, this is a man of not many words. You know what I'm saying? Of English. So when he said he couldn't see, I think it's just one of them things where this is where sparring to me is important. You know what I'm saying? Where you got to have a guy that go hard. All the old up and coming boxers used to do it today. A lot of boxers tend not to want people that's gonna press them in sparring because they're scared of getting hurt and otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable. You know what I'm saying? But when you're in them long layoffs, it don't mean lay off. You know what I'm saying? That's when you take those chances. You know what I'm saying? And he would have felt that what he felt before. I feel like. You feel me?
With the sport of boxing, there really is no such thing as an off season. So you should always find a way or reason to be in the ring. Mm-hmm. And if you're not doing that and you're not challenging yourself in the ring, you don't need to be doing this sport. But
what you doing? Playing with bubble wrap?
no, I'm fixing something to eat.
Oh, okay.
My fault. But yeah, you need to be challenging yourself in training. If it's not hard in sparring, if sparring is not hard, it is just average. It's time to get new sparring partners.
Yeah, and it's not just that either though. It's also like you can have a situational sparring where it's a situation like that. Remember when Earl was supposed to fight Pacquiao and that leak sparring came out? I was like, oh, Earl not ready. You know what I'm saying? And people weren't realizing that was situational sparring, where you're telling your sparring partner, I need you to do this set amount of combos so I can learn how to, you know what I'm saying, defend myself on that. What I'm saying is where you have limited amount of time to go hard on me. Like it's a boxing match. Ain't no situational. We in this motherfucker. It may not be for full rounds, but it'll be for 12, but we may do just 1 minute rounds. You get what I'm saying? We go in, you know what I'm saying? And when you do them enough, you mess around, we'll get clobbered one time and see the white light. You know what I'm saying? This is where I feel like he didn't know, he never really experienced that. You get what I'm saying? And this is where I can see.
Even Tank has done it. Even Sean Porter. Then one of them brought in the other. Was it Sean that brought in Tank, or was it Tank that brought in Sean? Yeah, for pressure wise and everything.
Or it could have been just a mutual thing.
But that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be challenging yourself. You're supposed to take those knocks in sparring. I don't know why trainers are against it now. I really don't know why, but you should be for that, because a lot of people react differently when them ears start to ring. And some people quit, some people keep going. Right. You need to see what you got. You need to see what you got as a fighter. Yep. And as a trainer, you need to see what you have in that fighter. So I recommend it. Get somebody above their weight class and have them spar.
No,
that's my recommendation.
You're right. You'll get them boxes like Wine Baby Bull Diaz said. I'm going to go back to the drawing board. I don't know if I deserve to get hit like this. Said that on TV. He was all good when he was just winning. So he got to that tough one. You know what I'm saying? He said, I don't know. I ain't with this. You know, that let you know right there, it couldn't be no tough sparring session for you to, you know what I mean? To think like that. And you're right. It's more of a protect your asset type of thing now. You know what I'm saying? Or whatnot, you know. And you got to have, and also you got to have that grit in you too. You got to have that heart. You know what I'm saying? If you just ain't, you can have all the tough sessions, you can have all that, but if you just ain't got the heart, it just ain't gonna pan out, you know? Because you gotta have that extra push. It ain't just about muscle and smarts. You gotta have that heart to accomplish it. You know what I'm saying? Without that, you can have all the talent in the world, and it just ain't gonna pan out. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be a flash in the pan.
We've seen plenty of talented fighters just not make it.
Yeah, right, exactly. You know, but I want to congratulate Tank, man. Hey, he did his thing. He constantly on the rise. He becoming the face of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Next up, Ryan Garcia. This fight is going to be crazy. This is going to be a mega fight. A huge fight. Rumor has it it's going to be at, what is it? Legion Stadium? Where the Raiders play?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it was my ear. My
no, I'm
headphone.
saying, ain't the rumor has it that the fight gonna be at Legion Stadium?
Give me this.
Go ahead, fix it. Go ahead, fix it, bro.
This, I don't know why this keeps doing that.
Jump in, jump out. What's happening? You might need some headphones. But yeah, Legion Stadium, that's what rumor has it. That's like 75,000 people. It's gonna be a big fight, goddamn me. I can't wait to be there. Be in the house, goddamn me, for that one. That fight right there, people calling it a 50-50 fight. Bruh.
I don't think it's a 50-50 fight.
Yeah, it's starting
I think this is a 70-30 fight.
Yeah, well, I got it. I got it more so like 60-40, but it's all in Tank favor, man. Tank coming off a big win. You know what I'm saying? Hey, in his hometown, he riding the wave going into this fight where you got Ryan hadn't had a tune-up, or it didn't even have to be a tune-up, whatever, just coming in here cold, and I don't know how that's gonna pan out. Now, if Ryan wins, that's a hell of a story. Like, hey, I ain't even need the tune-up. You know, you'll be able to live off that for a while, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's a hell of a feat, you know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a feat.
I wouldn't recommend it.
That's some crazy stuff. Or he just like, I just need to focus on Tank. I don't need nothing else because I know I got a bunch of stuff I need to sharpen before I get into the ring with it. You know what I'm saying?
That would have been my goal, to get as, like, I would have been knowing that I'm training for this fight, because I mean, hell, we've been hearing about this fight since what? November? October?
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, that was gonna be potentially. Now it's signed.
See,
Motors
if
is
it
just
was
waiting to get paperwork. So
if it was me, I would have been in the ring in December.
Well, yeah,
don't
that's
care
what
who.
people was thinking. Remember that he was gonna take a late fight, and then he came out and said, "I don't want to give the fans a fight that they don't want to see, or whatever the case may be." You know what I'm saying? And you know, it is what it is. But I hope Garcia do come in ready. You know, I hope I see holes in his game. I see holes in Tank game too. Don't get twisted. Like Tank is the perfect product, but he's on the way to be that. You know what I'm saying? To beat Ryan will put him on a whole new stratosphere, and not just money wise, not just fame wise, mentally wise. You know what I'm saying? You know, once you reach this pinnacle where you feel like you can't be touched, and you remain in, it's like where you feel like you can't be touched because you feel like you done beat one of the toughest in your group. It's gonna be hard to beat that man after that. You know what I'm saying?
But even then, say for instance, Ryan beats Tank, or Tank beats Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
Oh, it can't be nothing but up from there. See, that's the play. You know, like what they say, watch what you say. Don't let your mouth write a check your ass can't cash.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you walk your ass into this next fight. You could keep fighting tomato cans and getting paid big money, but now you fighting a big name. Once you fight that big name, and nowadays it's like you can't go in reverse. After that, people are gonna want to see the ball rolling. You get what I'm saying? Now, if it's but now people ain't gonna mind if you take a tune-up in between. Say he beat Ryan or Ryan beat Tank. Either one take a tune-up next, and then, but you better fight a Devin. You better fight a Shakur. You get what I'm saying? You gotta have them names. Got to start rolling. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They gotta stay. Ain't no more guys we don't know. Guys we don't know. Guys we don't know. Guys we don't know. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be about that now.
I hope and I pray that both of them have rematch clauses in their respective sides of their contract.
Mm-hmm.
I really do, because I think that would be kind of backwards for Tank to have it, but not Ryan.
Well, that's the luxury of the A side. But the beauty of a mega fight is like, even though they ain't gonna fixate it like that, it's like both of y'all is. You know what I'm saying? Because both of them bringing equally to the table. The only thing that they gonna argue is that Tank got a belt. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah.
That's the only other chip. Because you can't say, well, they coming because of me. You can't say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm making you a star. You can't say that. You know, they're both, believe it or not, equally stars in their own right. You
Which
watch
is
that
crazy.
Right, you know what I'm saying? They both pull from their background, their demographical background. And them people come to support. You get what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? You watch quote unquote Ryan over there with by called Dead Zone over there on the zone, filling up his stadium. You get what I'm saying? You watch Tank go anywhere. He done been New York, LA, now on the DMV area, sell them out each time and set a record this time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's nothing you can, the only bargaining chip is that belt. That's the only thing you would have over to say, nah, if I beat you, I'm trying to just move on. So I can get the next 2 because I'm trying to quit. Because, he did say he got about 3 more fights. I don't think Tank wants to quit. That's me. I think Tank wants to get these fights in and want to take a break. You get what I'm saying? Like Coach Calvin said. Yeah, like Coach Calvin said. The man been boxing since he was 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he need to take time to regroup because now he say his own man. He his own man, so it's time to put a team together. When you about to come into this type of money now, you done cut out. You got your manager Al Heyman, but I mean your promoter, which was Mayweather. Now you ain't got to pay him. You gotta get your ducks in order. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to get fucked by Showtime and Al Heyman and this and third. You want to learn the paperwork. You want to learn the lingo. You want to get a team. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with that. He may need to take a little break. You know what I'm saying? Come back and and be everything's in place. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's fair. I think that's damn fair. You know what I'm saying? So like, I can understand that if he don't want to do a rematch. You know what I'm saying? A rematch or whatever. But then the question would be is, then Ryan gonna put, well then no, you ain't get no rematch off me if I beat you then. See, this is the part where it's gonna get a little tangled. But they're saying, but Ryan already said that we gave him everything that he wanted.
Which means no rematch.
Right. So hey, at the end of the day, it shouldn't be no, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be no bullshit. This shit should be easy, signed, still delivered. Come April 15th, it should be a fight. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's gonna be some shenanigans, bro.
So long as nobody break a hand.
That's good on the PPC side. You know motherfuckers is good for breaking hands.
Yeah, long as on that part, man, you know what I'm saying? But we do know Tank do have, and I hate to bring this up, but he got to get past the case in February. You know what I'm saying? That would be the only thing I can see that could be a hiccup. You know what I'm saying? So, well, after that, I only imagine that they're going to announce the fight only after that. You get what I'm saying? That's why they keep saying that the fight is projected for April 15th. They're not saying it's on April 15th for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because it is based on that. So I think he's gonna get at it. You know what I'm saying? I will say this. This will probably be how many? This may end up being the biggest fight I've ever seen.
Are you sure?
Well, what I'm saying is not like biggest star, but I mean for as a mega fight to see all them people in one stadium like that. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They tried it with Earl, remember? In Dallas, and it wasn't completely full. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
You know what I mean? But if they feel that motherfucker from top to bottom, by far that'd be the biggest fight I've ever witnessed. You know what I'm saying? They may not be the biggest stars I've known in my lifetime, but for just the biggest fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, the problem with the Earl fight is the fact that it was the opponent. Opponents matter, contrary to what people think.
Oh, yeah, your dance partner.
Yeah. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, everybody in the Tank's last fight was just there for Tank. There were some people there for Rolly, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like Rolly doesn't have a presence.
Yeah.
That's what people are missing.
That too.
And it's crazy. But so this is at a large scale. This is what Terrence and Bud could have been. Terrence and Earl could have been.
Yeah.
But
but
they've been dragging their ass.
Right.
It's really disappointing. I mean, really disappointing.
I agree with you. To touch on the Rolly thing first. Yeah, I agree with you. And this is the thing about Rolly. Rolly got to hear. I want Rolly to. I ain't gonna tell the man what he better do, but I hope he gets in the ring because the one thing that he created for himself was the buzz of the lifetime. Because what people don't understand is he didn't really start talking until he wanted that Tank fight, and the man could sell a fight, and that's half the battle. You know what I'm saying? people got to like your personality. You could be, that's what people have a gripe with Terrence, because Terrence don't talk shit. You get what I'm saying? Terrence is talented, but Terrence don't, as we say in the game, sell yourself. You get what I'm saying? Rolly could sell himself, and he showed that he can fight. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Rolly need to jump on the ball and get a fight with whoever, just to keep his name out there, to keep it going. Like Isak, you saw Isak didn't waste no time, right?
No.
And Isak got a following now. You see what I'm saying? So that's the only thing about that, whatever the case may be. And what was the second thing you talked about after that? After the Rolly?
The fight being the Rolly, not the Rolly, but the Terrence versus Spence is what this fight should have been.
Yeah, and then it's with them, it's one thing to wait so long and it create anticipation, right? Because to be honest, all that over and over, that's what I took it for. They was trying to build it up. Just like, because a part of me kind of wanted to agree with the promoters. It was like, we don't believe this fight is big enough as it should because y'all rushing into it because we just announced it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like, they was feeding it to us, and oh man, and then we'd be like, yay, they talk about it again, and that was building anticipation. But then it become, after so long, it's like y'all bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not finna feed to that shit no more. And I feel
that's exactly what it turned into.
Right. I feel like now the deadline's on to February. Their deadline is to February. Tank beats his case, and they right after that announce this fight. Nobody's really gonna care about a Terrence and Earl. It'll become a consolation prize for December. You get what I'm saying? Or September.
Right.
Whatever. Nobody's gonna care if you try to do it in May. You know what I mean? It may sell. I guarantee it's gonna sell in May, but it wouldn't be as big as it would have been. You know what I mean?
True. It's not going to be as big. Like, I don't even anticipate the fight anymore. I don't even really necessarily care because it's nothing that really Terrence or Spence is doing. And a lot of people are putting the blame and the onus on both of them.
Yeah.
When it's not really as simple as they're trying to make you believe it is. There's a lot of red tape that goes into making a fight happen. It's not just as simple as saying, I want to fight you, so we're gonna fight. It's not blacktop shit. Right. It's a lot of paperwork. It's a lot.
Right. And it's a lot, and it is a lot of money on the line. It's a lot of money on the line. And when it's a lot of money on the line, and a lot of people, if they choose to invest in it, want to make sure they're getting their return. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's a lot of red tape when it comes to something like this. Now, a fight like this, two youngins, that's what make it great, Ryan and Tank. And for them to come together and say, you know what, we going to push the envelope saying I want this. For Tank, and I think all that had to play out. If he stayed with Mayweather, Mayweather's going to be like, why take that fight when we can keep getting these other ones and make it, you know what I'm saying? So for Tank to do what he had to do to be able to get this fight, you get what I'm saying?
I have my own issues with Mayweather when it comes to boxing promoting.
Right. And then to make himself, like we always say over here, make yourself an asset. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Make yourself an asset, and for him to become that asset, to have leverage, to be at Showtime, and with Al Heyman, which the case may be or whatever, to say, hey, I want this fight. And if I don't get I'm not saying this is what we said, but I'm willing to bet. You get what I'm saying? I ain't signing with nobody unless I know y'all not gonna get away with this fight. You know what I'm saying? To be able to have that type of leverage, because it could have still been panned out the same way. No, you gonna come over here and we gonna do the XYZ first, then maybe we'll do the right. You know what I mean? This man said, I ain't doing nothing but top fights from here on out. I don't want nothing else, and I ain't taking nothing else. And to hear a boxer say that and actually stand on it,
it's rare now.
It's rare, and I'm grateful for it, because this is a gladiator sport. We get it. The money's there. You know what I'm saying? The money's there, right? And people thinking boxing, you just supposed to get paid off the flip. You got to make yourself valuable. If you can't put asses in the seats, you may never see $1 million. You know what I'm saying? But you put asses in the seats and you can perform, by all means, you deserve it. You know what I mean? By all means, you deserve it. So I can't wait for this fight. you know what I'm saying? I'm more interested to see that what Ryan gonna bring to the table. Are we gonna get the same galloping forward Ryan with his chin in the air,
We're
or
gonna get Seabiscuit.
or are we gonna get what's my guy? I always forget him, the one that knocked him down. God damn.
Luke Campbell,
where he did kind of have that rock and he was keeping his hands up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be happy with that. But I'm more
That's
interested
the
to
thing.
see what's gonna go on with that.
That's the thing about Ryan though, because before he got knocked out, he was doing the galloping and stuff like that. But when he got knocked down
Yeah, he
and
got
up,
he was a different
he was
motherfucker.
a different fight. He wasn't galloping; he was sliding his feet. It was actually like he went back to the basics
Mm-hmm.
at that point. And you know how I am by now, bro.
Right.
The basics get you through a lot of shit.
Right.
We witness a lot of world-class fighters, or so said world-class fighters, get beat with the basics.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All last year.
Right. And that man got you right. That man got up, he had his guard up, and he was slick with it. And he wasn't galloping, he was on him. You know what I'm saying? With a sense like, hold on, no, you didn't touch me. That's what I'm saying. Hope we get that, off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I say, Guzman, hell of a trainer, bro. Good with the youngins, you know what I'm saying? So, no doubt. And he was at the fight. You know what I mean?
And another thing about Ryan, the way that he throws his punches, he doesn't throw them traditionally. He actually swings at his opponents like he's swinging at a shorter fighter.
Mm-hmm.
All his stuff is cuffed.
Well, yeah, and the one thing that's been in his favor, he been fighting nothing but short fighters.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that's in his favor. I give him that.
He can mess with. Like, I don't want to say that no man has zero chance, but he actually has a chance to do something.
His hand speed, he can regulate, mix that hand speed up. I'm telling you, just mix that hand speed up. Everything ain't got to be a power shot. Don't be galloping. Them three things alone can take him a long way in that fight.
All he has to do is do what Rolly did, but better.
Just be patient. Be patient.
He does that, and he could actually win.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he will, but it's a possibility.
Yeah, it's a strong possibility, man.
Let's not act like Rolly wasn't giving Tank hell.
Right. And it was based off patience. He was taking his time.
Mm-hmm.
He was taking his time. It was actually a version of Rolly that we had never saw before. Because if you go to other Rolly fights, what do he do when that bell rings? Run up on you, rush you. Mm-hmm. He didn't do that. He took his time.
That's because he was taking the fight serious.
Right. And they didn't think that was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And that man was patient. And sometimes that's all you need. You know what I mean? You got your skills, if you patient, and you good. Just a little bit of patience, and you all right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes you want to win so hard that it just doesn't, you get in your own way. You know what I'm saying?
That's the key. Stay out of your own way. Don't overthink it.
Facts. Yeah. Miss Bitch said, talk about Rashidi losing his fight. That was a person that got in his own way. He should just box. He should have boxed the entire fight and not worry about no knockout and stayed on his toes. You know what I'm saying? You had a guy that was a big guy that was stalking you. You know what I'm saying? And if you were boxing store, you know who Carlos Maidana is. He throwing nothing but haymakers. You know what I'm saying? That could have been used to his advantage. Rashidi too fast for that, and I want to see that fight. Like I told you, I want to see the Rashidi fight. I want to see, you know what I'm saying? And he kept walking in and shit. It was like he didn't have a ring gentlemanship. He kept going to the ropes. Like I said, if you know Carlos Maidana, if you saw Maidana beat up AB, if you saw Maidana even beat up Mayweather, the first fight. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather won, but Mayweather caught some shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you would have known, don't touch them ropes. You know what I mean? Do not get near them ropes. You know what I mean? That's when the big shots are going to come. And I thought maybe he would have known that. And that's another dude we going to see again. You think we not going to see Vila again? Hell yeah, because they know if we put Vila in the ring with some of these slick fighters, he gonna give him a hell of a fight. So you gonna see Vila again. Him and his mullet. That dude got mullet power. Straight.
He's dangerous. He's dangerous, bro.
I'm telling you. So the dude dangerous, exactly. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm disappointed that Rashidi lost because I would have lost a lot of money if I would have bet on that fight. And hey, the star was born. Vila keep winning. And not start knocking people out. They start putting flat-feeted people in front of Vila because that's what he need. He'll be knocking them out. You know what I'm saying? Then you be hearing the crowd talking some Vila, Vila, Vila. That's what you'll be hearing. You know what I mean?
Bro, I can almost picture this dude coming out to the ring in a shirt with his sleeves cut off that say Dale Earnhardt. His stonewashed jeans tucked into his cowboy boots.
You tripping? Why you describing old boy off of what's that? What cartoon was that? The Hill?
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill was my dude with the shades on.
Hey man, Dale.
Oh shit. That's what you're at.
Hey man.
Yeah, he's solid. He got hella knockouts, bro. Miss bitch, yeah, he do. That's what I'm saying. Now, watch, they're going to put a flat-footed cat in front of him that ain't going to move too much. Put him on TV. People are like, damn, Villa hit hard. Watch, he gonna gain a shitload of casuals. And it's going to be a motherfucker. And then he going to be a star. You know what I'm saying? That's how it happened for Carlos Madonna. They was putting people who didn't move too much in front of him, and he was just beating their ass. And I ain't saying boxing, he was just beating their ass. You know what I mean? So you know it is what it is on that point. You know, but like, that fight was interesting at least because I did not see that coming. You know what I'm saying? And just to touch on the Boots fight, people talking about Boots ain't got the goods. Boots got the goods. Boots just ain't never went that far in no match. And I really don't think that was a problem. He just never seen nobody fight that type of style. And honestly, dude came in there with one MO. Hit and don't get hit. He didn't come in there with MO. Yeah, but what I'm saying is he didn't come in there with the MO like I'm going to whoop this dude ass. He didn't care how many punches he landed. If he felt like he wasn't getting off, he was to make sure you wasn't going to get off. He was going to jog around your ass.
Bro, imagine the stamina that it takes.
For real, and he kept it up. He kept that shit up all 12 rounds. That was amazing. You know what I'm saying? That was amazing. That dude got a hell of a gas tank. But at the end of the day, you know, that's frustrating for a young fighter. You got to chase somebody around, and it was new for him. So, you know, so like you said, he got a little something to work on. It's cool. But people keep talking about he not ready for this, he ain't ready for that. I will say this, that styles make fights. It did tell me that he not ready for certain guys. Not all of them, though. Because, you know what I'm saying? You got people who don't move at all that are up there. But the fighter person that can stay on their toes the whole fight, yeah. You got to learn to cut that weight off. Be able to walk.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's get Virgil in Boots. Stanionis had to pull out.
Yep. That's another thing I was going to touch on. So people, that could take 2 months, right? First, they don't have, even though it's a mandate, they ain't got to wait. So it could actually turn into that. Like it turned into some reverse shit. Now Boots can go against Virgil, and the winner of that have to fight Stanionis. You see what I'm saying? So we still could possibly get that fight. Get a fight in the same time frame that Stanionis and Virgil was supposed to fight. You know what I mean? So hopefully that start popping out in the news. They start figuring some stuff out on that because that would be great. And people gonna see a different Boots fighting Virgil because Virgil don't dance around. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. That's why they say styles make fights. And also, this is why you see a lot of fighters look really good and then they get to this one person and they mess up. Start getting their ass whooped because they ain't never dealt with a person like that.
Well, I don't want to put too much emphasis on sparring. I really don't, because there's just certain things you can't emulate. But bruh, there's ways to prepare for a fight. You have to watch tape. This showed me that nobody watched tape
No,
because
that's real.
nobody just has a style and just switches it up all the way completely for this
Mm-hmm.
one fight like that.
Mm-hmm.
He would have tendencies from his old ways. This is just who he is as a fighter. That means nobody in that camp is watching film.
Well, I won't necessarily say that. It could have been also they was like, oh, this dude probably easy pickings, but I know what it told me that he was used to somebody being because dude wasn't like he was slick or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that I don't think he was used to nobody moving around as much. So therefore he didn't the speed of cutting the ring off is different. You know what I'm saying? And that I think you just need to be ready for that in any which way it comes. You get what I'm saying? Well, dude,
hmm
if he gonna jump right, jump left, if he jumping into your right, and you not used to it, it's just certain little things. And we tend to forget because he looks so good that he is young. He's an up and coming guy. It's not like that this dude is he is what top 5, you down to number 1 on everybody's shit. But at the same time, he's still young up and coming dude that rise the ranks fast. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
but
you
at
go,
the
what was
same
that one?
time,
Hold on, I got a great example. What was the one guy that had the irky jerky style that was fighting? I can't remember. He was just dude was weird, bro. And he was tagging
he had
shit.
fought Joe Smith.
Yeah, he fought Joe Smith. He was tagging the fuck. Joe lost that fight, bro. But he was weird, bro. It's like, how do you train for some
Throwing
shit like that?
backhand fists.
Shit, that shit was crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's one of them things. You know what I mean?
Throwing half uppercuts.
Man, that shit was super crazy. So I think it was just one of them things. But in this case, this one was kind of solvable if you knew how to cut that ring off like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, don't call out a Spence or Earl if you can't at least be in a position or showcase that you can do at least a tenth of what they can.
I think he could. Well, he's more of in the inside. He's more like an Earl fight. I think he could get with Earl pretty good. I think the problem would be Bud. You know what I'm saying? Because Bud make adjustments like this. You know what I'm saying? He like this. He ain't gotta wait to get back in the corner. If you listen to Bud in the corner, he telling them what he finna do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he doing this. I'm finna woo woo. You know what I mean? He constantly computing, constantly. I think the Earl fight will be the one that would better suit him because Earl tends to be flat foot. He moved back and forward, not so much left and right. You know what I'm saying? And he'd be right there for him. You know what I'm saying? Plus Earl like fighting in the inside, and he do too. So, and Earl the type of person that will sit there in the inside with you. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I think that's more tailored for him. But like I say, nah, man, that Terrence, he's sneaky. He setting up traps. He doing all sorts of shit. You know what I'm saying?
What you said is basically that he'll have a problem with boxers.
Yeah. Someone that's more like him himself.
So Keith would give him hell.
You know what? That's hard to say because it's old age. I don't know if Keith can keep it up. You know what I mean? I don't know if you took Keith to actual deep waters. All those hips gonna give out and he gonna slow down. Because that fight we saw, boy, in between rounds, he was walking to the corner like an old man. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look too good, dude. He wanted to throw up. All that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah. But I think he could get him.
You think who can get him? Who can get who?
I think that's a 50-50 fight.
What? At his age right now, from what you see.
I mean, you acting like Keith is in his 40s.
I'm saying no. Before it's him being layout the way he moving, man. He moving like he damn near there. That's what I'm saying.
Keith is just 34, bro.
I know, but
he's younger than Terrence and Earl.
Yeah, you're right, but he still got the hand speed. No, he ain't. No, he's not.
He's 34. Terrence is 36.
Yeah, but I think Earl younger than both of them.
I think Earl about 31, 32.
Yeah.
My fault. But even then, I mean, Keith has experience. Experience is his own weapon.
That's true. That's true. But and I'm only going based off the last fight since he's been back. I mean, you know,
Yeah,
you gotta
you're only as good as your last fight.
Yeah, but as a seasoned vet, if he know how to pace himself, I'm not saying he can't. Well, I did say he can't win, but I'm gonna take that back. He probably could win, just not in the typical Thurman fashion we used to seeing. You see what I'm saying? It would be more of a I'm gonna stretch this out to 12-round boxing shot this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm finna be standing there squab then move like he used to do. You know what I'm saying? Throw them 1, 2, 3, ba 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 ba, then move, and then ba 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 ba, and then move. No, it'd be a lot more pot shotting than moving. You know what I'm saying? A lot more jabbing. You know what I'm saying? I would think pacing himself because, like I said, because that dude gas tank didn't look too good. That dude was sweating in like the second round. That dude was face looked like he was like, man, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he just didn't look like he was in boxing shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you got a point. You got a point. You know what I mean? But I will say this though. I think Boots will be the bigger fighter though.
The bigger fighter doesn't always mean anything.
No, but if you know how to pose your will, but like you say, he upcoming. These are things that I wish that he all had already had. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not use all these things.
It's hard to gauge Boots. It really is because out of his contemporaries, there's only 2 of them that's actually worth the damn. And that being Stanionis and Virgil. That's it. That's it. It's sad, but his class is just basically 3 men. That's it. I mean, so it's hard to gauge him. And the way it's looking, those 3 want to fight. They all want to fight. It's just, I don't know what's stopping them from fighting.
Well, I don't know you kind of answered your own questions. They're the big 3 right as of right now. If you start putting them on the ring with each other right now, because the key to a division is to keep people looking at it. You start making people lose too many times. You know what I'm saying? That take away. And then if the one guy that becomes victor ain't got nobody to fight, and people ain't gonna want. You get what I'm saying? So it be promoters trying to protect assets until the other ones, you know, till the crop get bigger, so to speak. You know what I mean? And it wouldn't have to. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it wouldn't have to be like that if the older cats would just, you know what I'm saying, like how it used to be back in the day. Hey man, pass the torch. You know what I'm saying? Let us see what would happen. But that gap is gone. They take that away. It's like, why should I fight a younger dude? You know what I mean?
Bro, I'm going to be 100% honest, and you may say that this is unfair, but I think this is more of a promotional issue. I really do. Because I believe the reason why we're not getting a new crop of 147 is because they're almost all being held hostage at 140. And who runs 140?
Well, we know
top rank.
Bob.
Yeah. And who runs 147? Now, so I think that's why we're not getting any new crops, because they're all being held hostage. And I don't think we will. I think 147 is going to die. The only thing keeping 147 alive right now is people hoping that Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford fight. Sean is gone. Sean is gone.
Yeah.
Ugas, you might as well say, is gone. He don't really want to fight too much anymore.
He'll fight again. Somebody give him that money. He gonna fight again, bro.
It has to be worth it for him.
Yeah.
Keith Thurman, you basically said he needs a life alert.
I didn't say
so
that.
Who else? And Kavaliauskas is just a stepping stone now.
Oh man.
So who else do you have at 147?
Maybe it's time for
Jamal
the writers.
James.
Hey,
Is
maybe
anybody supposed to be scared of Jamal James?
right. Well, maybe it's just time for 154 then. It's time for them to shine. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. I mean, we do that sometimes,
They don't fight.
And maybe they will. I hope so. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody up there usually has a broken hand or some other little excuses. Like I don't know what to
That may
say.
change. That may change. Them belts get broken up. You'll have some fights. You know what I'm saying? That may change because you can't not be holding belts. I agree with you. You can't be holding these belts hostage, bro. I ain't
You
with
can't, but you can't strip an injured fighter.
No, you can't. And he provided paperwork. You know what I'm saying? So
Paperwork don't mean shit. You can print that shit off of Google and know somebody who knows how to Photoshop.
well, we gonna see, man. We gonna see, man. But I got some words. Let's talk football, bro.
Oh shit.
Bruh.
You still got a bad taste in your mouth, bro.
Goddamn right. For real. Goddamn Aaron. Y'all know I'm a Green Bay fan, bro. And I had a feeling we was gonna lose this damn, game. But not like that. Not by the hands of Aaron. I woke up. Is it all Aaron's fault? You goddamn right it was. You goddamn right. Ain't no questioning that. He knew it was. That's why he walked out fast as he did.
Pushing the cameras out of his face.
Yeah, man. You know how you throw that three, bruh. That shit still pissed me off. I woke up thinking about that shit. This some bullshit, bro. If we would have just lost, fine. I had already had in my mind that we was gonna lose. Goddamn me, when we hit that third field goal, like we gonna lose, bro. We can't get in this fucking end zone. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? When they start telling that boy to start throwing that ball down the field, I said they didn't lost respect for us. They letting golf just launch it. Fuck it, they can't get in the end zone. We don't give a fuck.
Y'all lost to a Broadway dancer.
You know what I'm saying? Right, bro. They was like, go on, launch it. You get an interception. They can't get in the end zone, so it ain't gonna be a field goal. But then to lose because of Aaron, bruh, and for people to sit there and try to defend this shit, I'm sorry. As a Green Bay fan, I don't give a damn. At the end of the day, you're not gonna sit here and tell me that every Green Bay fan does not know who lost that goddamn football game.
Every Green Bay fan knows who lost that game. And I don't want to say that it's funny because I've witnessed Patrick Mahomes lose game for us, and I know how it feels. But Aaron was on something.
Oh no, man. It was like I felt like, man, the way he did it was like he didn't care. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Right, I'm ready. Exactly, I'm ready to go home. Here, who was you throwing to? What's my boy that played for Pittsburgh, the quarterback?
Big Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, he played with the Ghost Squad. I never knew who he was throwing the ball to. He always throwing it where nobody was at and be interception out. That's how I felt like Aaron was doing. Who was he throwing to? He's seeing ghosts out there. He's seeing Green Bay old Packers ghosts running on the field. He throwing in them.
He's out there seeing Antonio Freeman, Sterling Sharp.
Yeah, how you don't know who the safety is? How you don't know who the safety is? You know why he out there, right?
Calm down, bro.
I'm just saying, you know why he out there. And you telling me you didn't see him clear as that field was. It was 3 people down that field, number 9, and the 2 defenders, and the safety in the middle of the field. And you telling me you didn't know when you floated that ball that man wasn't going to be able to make it over there? Not only did you float it, it was short.
I'm going to be honest with you. I watched that play again about 4 times this morning. and it is Aaron's fault.
Yeah, I don't even know why you had to watch it. Goddamn me, 4 times. Shit.
No, because I wanted to see what actually happened. You know, the whole play. The safety was cheating over there to that side anyway. The
He
way
was
to
spying the whole
mitigate that,
time.
yeah, the way to stop that is with a pump fake.
Pump fake, look the other way like somebody running up the. You know what I'm saying? Fake him out. Fake him
Because
out.
all it takes is 2 seconds to get a safety off of his mark, and I don't think he would have been able to catch up with Lazard the way that he would have been in this instance. This is all Aaron Rodgers. This
Yeah.
is all Aaron.
Man, that dude wanted to
All
go.
Aaron.
That dude
And then
wanted
on
to
this
go
play,
away.
for the offensive line not to have held up the way it should, they held up that play. And not to mention, he had Williams in the flat, the running back, wide open after he
Man,
bumped after he bumped the defender. He was wide open. And there was not a single player by him for 10 yards.
dude, man. He was on this Lenny Kravitz, dog. That's what he was on. I wanna fly away. Yeah, that's what he was on. He was ready to get in his jet and go home.
I don't even think he
Motherfucker.
stays in Wisconsin.
Nah, that motherfucker got a jet. He probably stay somewhere. He stay in San Francisco.
What happened to his cabin?
I don't know. He stay in San Francisco. Here's why you want to play against him.
It seems like
Traitor.
every time, I swear, it seems like every time Aaron gets a new chick and he leaves her, he gets a new house.
You know why? That nigga crazy. Fuck you. Do us like that. Anyway, it's like I feel like fuck Aaron right now. I'm always gonna be a Green Bay fan. I see you, Miss B, talking about come to Ravens, can't do it. But
Mm-mm.
the same essence how I feel about Aaron. Fuck Aaron right now. Fuck the Texans, bro. This the shit I be talking about, and we done said this before. Y'all think shit a game, shit sweet. When I be saying, dog, anytime you gotta make a fucking rule to hire black coaches, the game racist. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Goddamn me, I'm not shocked. I'm not.
I'm surprised they didn't wait till today to do it.
They didn't
They
want
did it
him in the
yesterday.
first place. They just got him just so you can say we never did. We never did do it.
Mm.
You want to sit there and then fire, man. How do you? Okay, look. How am I supposed to gain trust of my teammates? My team. I'm sorry, not teammate, but my team. And I'm finna go in the locker room, tell these niggas, hey, we finna go out here and act. We finna play. We finna just go out here and have fun, guys. Just let these guys win one, okay?
Nah.
How do you do that and then come into the next season these guys supposed to trust you?
Nah.
You hired me to do a fucking job to rebuild this mess that's already been a mess.
This is what gets black coaches fired a lot. I'm sorry. That's bullcrap because even Herm Edwards, before he was let go, do you remember his speech? Hello, you play to win the game.
Right.
And it seems like I don't normally agree with Stephen A. Smith on a lot of stuff. I really don't because I think he's a company man. In some instances, there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, bruh.
Man, this was so
Cliff
blatant.
Kingsbury got a bunch of years. A bunch of coaches got a bunch of years. Nathaniel Hackett, he had no business coaching. And he still ended up with a job in Denver. They may have let him go. But he still didn't have any reason to be in that position.
Right. And here's my thing. I get it, fans, that y'all love football. I love it too, right? I love it too, bro. And we, as fans, we talk about shit like this, like, oh, they tanking the system, they doing this, right? But when we talk about it, we don't know it for sure. We say it as an if. You know what I'm saying? But to hear a team blatantly telling the coach, tank the goddamn game. To all my Texan fans, bruh, I just want to know, do that do something to y'all? Because that's cheating, bro. At the end of the day, tanking games is cheating. And to be able to just say that and it's okay is wrong. In its entirety. And then to fire a coach over you cheating of what you're already doing wrong. You're trying to get somebody to do wrong like you. And he chooses to do the right thing and you fire him. How can you support something like that? As a Green Bay Packer fan, I would never want to hear that, yeah, Green Bay Packers tanked the game yesterday to get the first. Like, what? Like, that's just okay to say now? So now when I watch games, I don't know what's real or not now. Are you guys just out here playing or what the fuck you doing?
The problem is it's so obvious now. That's the problem. It could be blatantly obvious.
But Polo, it could be obvious, but even though it's obvious, and like I say, as fans, we speculate, it's still speculation because you don't never hear it come out their mouth. Bro. You know what I mean? When you hear it come out the team's mouth, owner's mouth, and all them, that's a for sure. So now we know the shit going on.
Oh, we know what's going on.
We knew it, but it was speculation, though. You get what I'm saying? I've never heard on TV that whoever told the coach to tank a game. I've never heard it. I heard speculation. I've watched NFL TV. Well, you know why they did it right. They trying to get the number one pick. They'll say it like that. You know what I'm saying? They'll say shit like that. But I've never heard them say the owner said or the GM said tank the game, and then the motherfucker didn't do it, and you get fired. Even though we know with our own eyes what we witnessing, I'm not denying that.
Bad.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you just solidified it. It kind of takes the steam off the conversation, the little arguments you can have with one another. Hey man, they taking the game. Oh hell no, man, you full of shit. They just got their ass whooped. Now when you say they're taking the game, yep, I guess they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, what they do for Texan fans, man? Oh, they gonna tank this season. They gonna cheat.
One thing how I knew they were tanking this season when their season press conference came up and they told the fans to be patient. That's how you know right there.
But even like I said, they had their ways of saying it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They have their ways of saying it, but they didn't never just say it. And it's like, whoa, what the fuck? This where we at with this shit? Because that shit should be illegal, bruh. That shit should be straight cheating at the end of the day. Because what's the difference of tanking the game and shaving points?
I mean, ain't no point.
If I know as a peep this, I'm GM, right? And I want to get the number one pick. And I say, Polo, lose the goddamn game. Me being GM, I'm finna go call my nephew. Nephew, you want to make a play? I need you go tell your best friend. Go make a bet. Wouldn't that be one of the same? Shaving points to win a game? Win for gambling? I know we finna tank this game, right? Nobody else knows. The fans don't know. It's the same shit. That shit should be illegal, bro. You should get fined for that.
Yeah, you should.
You know, long as it's speculation, you can't do nothing about it. But this is out there now. What does it do for your fan base? What does it do for nothing?
Because people are still gonna show up and support it.
Man, fuck that. You wouldn't get none of my dollars. If Green Bay ever come the fuck out and be like, yeah, we tanked the game, you know, it's not like we lost for real. We just tanked the game because I'm gonna be like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm giving all my Green Bay shit to Goodwill. Fuck y'all. I almost feel like that now. Promise to God.
You just upset.
I'm talking about I'll make a Green Bay fan happy. You know it's Green Bay shit I done bought? Dude, Green Bay fan be happy as hell. They'll have pillows, fucking comforters, house shoes, goddamn me backpacks, goddamn me all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
May Natasha to be a wisdom guide you and bring you good fortune. Peace out, bro. Right on, y'all. Right on. And I checked that boxer out if you still there too. The whole time while I was talking, I was looking at him, man. I was looking at the fight he got, John Broderick. And his whole name is Abimbola Asundario. He from Nigeria. 178 pounder. So I was paying attention when you put his name in the chat, Miss B. He looked like he gonna be a major contender. Even though he's trying to get a fight with Jake Paul. I saw that on here too. I don't know why. But yeah, man. That type of stuff right there, that type of bringing that type of culture into football, even though we know it's a whole nother cultural side of football that we're not privy to, I feel like that should have just stayed on that side. We as fans, because it's supposed to be entertainment and you taking the fun out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
That shit ain't cool.
With that comment right there, now you know how I feel about your sport.
But the thing about my sport, though, it's always been a play. It's been like that since the mob. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, but you could tell, though. At least I could tell. I know I could tell when shit not right. You know what I'm saying? I can tell. And at least motherfuckers call it out, bro. The commentators will call it out. They'll be like, nah, I don't know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? They'll call it out. You know what I mean? And I've also witnessed friends, whether it's still, I still be having to speculate. I've witnessed football games where the opposing dude let a cat get the touchdown. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I've witnessed that. And I just chalk it up. Maybe that's his buddy. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't chalk it up that they told him to do that. I don't chalk it up like, you know what I mean? But to hear it, it would devastate me to hear Bob be like, yeah, we told him to throw the fight. Yeah, we paid dude $500,000 to throw the fight. That would, I think I would be 100% done. Like, no shit. You get what I'm saying?
But do you need to hear something for it to be true?
No, but I don't think it's exactly it's not exactly as simple. You get what I'm saying? It's not. I don't think it's exactly as simple as that. They're like, for instance, when we watched who was that? It wasn't Keyshawn. It was Troy Isley fight that dude who looked like Radio. He was in there in a pair of Kobe's and his trunks didn't even fit.
No.
You know, now to me that was a slap in the face and I felt bad. I was like, now why would they do that boy like that? And you knew something was wrong with him because he kept thinking he was winning. He kept putting his hands up. That told me he wasn't all there. Even Troy Isley looking like, why y'all got him in here? I'm hitting this dude. I feel bad. Like he looking like, this shit not right, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do witness. I do see shit like that, and I be like, this shit is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever. But yeah, man, it was just a bad day for them. Bad 2 days for the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
See,
fucking Aaron. Go ahead, brother.
I got an issue with Cincinnati fans.
Why is that?
I got an issue with Cincinnati Bengals fans because they're acting like the Kansas City Chiefs chose the decision that was handed out.
What was that?
Kansas City had about going by win percentage and the coin flip and all that different type of stuff. Mm-hmm. Kansas City had nothing to do with that. That was all 32. Well, Kansas City had something to do with it, but it was all 32 owners that was involved in it.
Mm-hmm. And
that was what the owners chose. That's it. It wasn't the team as a whole.
Gotcha.
So and they going off talking, They going hard too. We might have to run a fade on some niggas in Cincinnati, bro.
He's stupid.
We might have
no.
to, because these niggas is talking reckless. They reckless.
What they trying to say? Y'all cheated or some shit?
Trying to say that the NFL loves us too much and they gifting us playoff berths and stuff like that, and gifted us the number 1 seed, when that is not how that happened.
Oh no, I don't think so.
It's really not how it happened. Like, honest to God, hearing people talk, they wanted them to finish their game. Because just to see how things go on. Right. All right, fuck it. If we have to be the 2 seed, then fuck it. If we got to be the 3 seed, fuck it. So what? If you believe in yourself as a team, it shouldn't even matter your fucking seeding, honestly.
Right.
This was all the NFL. This had nothing to do with the Chiefs in general. But at a business standpoint, Cincinnati don't bring in no ratings for real. Cincinnati don't. They really don't, bro. Only the city of Cincinnati watches them.
Gotcha.
But other than that, I can't wait for Saturday. First playoff games. Everything's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I'm still watching football, man. I may even jump on this thing and watch it live. But like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just being grumpy because I am mad at Aaron. But that racist shit, that shit's gotta stop, bro. I'm sorry. And Miss B said, will they ever hire an Asian coach? If he qualified. Maybe they'll call it the Bruce Lee rule. Some shit like that. Because it seems that if you ain't right, you ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
Let me hop off real quick. I got a call coming in.
All right. But I would like to see it. You know what I'm saying? I would like the NFL to actually become a equal opportunity employer, as they call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. But who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I would love to see that. Who wouldn't? I thought you said he was hopping off. Oh, shoot. I guess he ain't. I'll put it on me until he ready. He know how to get back on. But yeah, man. So, as y'all know, I got a bad taste in my mouth about football. Maybe most of it is because the way my team lost. Like I said, I had a feeling talking to my buddies, I was telling them, they was like, man, they going to kick their ass. I was like, I don't know. When we play Detroit, it's always a problem. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. All right, there he is.
Okay, I'm back. My bad.
Well, I wanted to touch on something. This is the add-on. Given the nature, how I'm going to preference this. Given what happened, the unfortunate incidents that took place at Gervonta Tank Davis fight. And people are taking these incidents, right? And try to base them upon black folks. And it's always like that with black folks. And it's only black folks. It's the hip hop culture and all that shit. Now, I'm bringing this up because this is being talked about on somebody else's page. And I'm not finna get on there because I know it's gonna be an argument. So, but I do want to say my piece. And it may not be an argument. I just don't want to go for the back and forth. I just got a question straight up and down.
Okay.
I didn't wear a t-shirt on purpose. Okay? Y'all know I'm a t-shirt kind of guy. If you ever see me in the street, I got polo on or something like that. You know what I mean? I wear my chains. I wear jewelry. Right? RC can tell you better than anybody. When I go out, I want to look good. And the way I feel about it, who are you to tell me what makes me look good? Because when I look in the mirror, I'm looking at me. When I look in the mirror, I'm not looking at nobody else looking at me. So therefore, what I put on, I feel like make me look good. Okay? So that it ain't for nobody else. So to sit there and say, wearing chains and diamonds and things like that, nigga culture, is bullshit. I know plenty of Italians that wear just many gold chains. And chains have been worn by many men and women before motherfucking hip-hop even came along. I guess Michael Jordan was a gangster too. Mr. Original 2 Chainz, nigga. Jeffrey Jordan came in the league with 2 Chainz, nigga. Plenty of successful motherfucker wear nigga. You trying to base that shit because you saw a lot of black men in the audience, goddamn me, with diamonds and necklaces on, and you want to say that's hip-hop culture, drug culture, shit like that. No, how about this? You saw a lot of successful men that was in some unfortunate fucking incidents. How about that? Because they got a chain on, they can't be successful as you because you got a building and it's worth $600K? No. I tell you what you're doing, you shitting on people. You shitting on people. And the guy that was talking to you, he was trying to tell you, right, what are you gonna do? Don't talk and not have solutions. When you don't have solutions or try to have solutions, you ain't doing nothing but shitting on folk to make yourself feel good. You doing the very thing that you call yourself preaching against. You do when you say that's what they want, that's what the white man want, but you doing the same shit. Slick 50 go outside down like in the summertime like this every day to the mailbox. I walk to the liquor store. I walk where the fuck I want to walk. I walk to the gas station. I'll go to Walmart like this, and I'll do that shit. But it's not my fucking problem if you want to be so fucking judgmental to look at me and say, look at that thug ass nigga. Not knowing I probably got more motherfucking money than you. Not knowing I got 2 businesses. Not knowing that I do what I do for me and not no motherfucking body else. Just me and my fucking kids as a man. But in your eyes, you saying, oh, I'm a father first. How you know they not a father first? Just because they got gold chains on there at the goddamn fight don't mean they not a father first. I feel like it's very hypocritical of black folks always want to jump on fucking black folks and don't know nobody's story. I feel like this. If you want to buy gold, diamonds, hell, whatever. Y'all see my background. I got my fucking vices. But if you take care of home and your kids straight, your old lady straight, everything, and you progressing, I don't fucking see the problem. Just because something is a waste of money to you and don't hold value to you, don't mean it doesn't hold value to them. That's the whole point of vices. You bought a damn apartment building, right? That apartment building may be worth $600K when you fucking buy it. Let the property start go around that motherfucker start going down. Just you say niggas can't sell their chain, it's only worth 50% when you get back, which is bullshit lie. You spread information with that one, but this ain't misinformation. Let the property around your apartment building start going down, and you get tired of having that property, or people stop renting out that motherfucker, and you want to sell it. I bet you don't get that $600K back.
No, you don't.
That's a motherfucking fact, Jack. I can bring somebody on here to tell you that. A straight broker. So I'm being honest as possible. People always want to touch on things that they don't know about. Like just start be humble, bro. You can't say, oh, it's hip hop culture that's ruining us. No, it ain't hip hop culture. You know what's ruining us? Parenting. It's deeper than that. Just because you go to an event and it's it was 20 to 28 incidences there. That out of how many people was at that motherfucker?
19,000.
19,000. And you want to sit there and try, oh, this ain't nothing but man, get out here. You ain't never watched a Raider game, nigga. You ain't never watched white people go at people in the crowd because they got a different jersey on. You act like you ain't never seen these same type of incidents happen amongst other races. Now, let's speak on the truth of the fucking matter. We so charismatic, even when we in the wrong, they gonna publicize it. Because everybody want to know what a black motherfucker do. And I'm just being real. And you doing it yourself, falling for the fucking okie doke. All I see is niggas. Yeah, because that's what they gonna put out there. But how dare you say that basically because how you're living is the ultimate way of living amongst how other people live. What you do may make you happy. What I do may make me happy. And what I do may not make you happy. You may frown upon it. But guess what? What I eat, essentially don't make you shit. So why worry about it? And if you're so concerned, offer something. Hey, you into realty. Start offering, gems on that. Right? Start preaching how to build your credit up so you can get good enough loans and flip houses. Like something like this. Here's your gem. If your credit score good enough, you good with your bank, you can go buy a cheap house, $15,000, flip it, and then pay the bank right back and keep it going. Tell them that. Tell them to research stuff like that instead of shitting on people because what you looking at them want to call them niggas. You ain't no better than the motherfucker who invented the word.
Not really.
So that all that shit, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And you good at your movies. I praise you for all that shit, bro. But at the end of the day, it's not fair for us to be going against each other like that, bro. Because you sitting there talking about it's just us niggas going against niggas. What are you doing? By you, the way you talking, what are you doing? Like, let's not be senseless like that. A chain, a diamond bracelet, a watch, an iPhone, nothing materialistic a man can have can make him a man.
No.
What makes a man is what you said, integrity. But how can you have any integrity when you willingly talking down on the next man, whether he black, white, Chinese, Mexican, or whatever? That's not barbershop. That's not barbershop. That's beauty shop. That's what that is. That's what women do. They gossip like that and just talk down on people. As men, we should not be doing that. We should be trying to uplift one another. Hey, young blood. Hey, I saw you got your check, man. You spent your whole check on that chain, bro. You could have put that in the layaway, bro. You ain't have to do that. Don't you want a car, young man? Don't you want this? Man, look, man, you should go get a refund, put it in layaway, make your little payments, and stack your ends. You can still have your chain, young man. See, that's offering a solution. Showing, giving guidance. Not, man, you just a nigga. Look at what you did. You went and bought a chain, you little nigga. Damn, Pookie. The fuck?
Well, you gotta remember, there's more money in the problem than there is in the solution.
Facts, and I know that. And he's sitting there trying to act like these people on TV and shit when they be sitting there. Why this is in the third? What it is? Look, they asked him how I mean too many chains. Nigga, I can have many chains I want. I can have many chains I want. I can have many shoes I want. I can collect what I want because I can afford to do it. But that don't mean that living outside of my means. That doesn't, because what you see, this stuff don't hold value to you. That's what people don't understand. There are people who are on YouTube that will say, oh, I don't want no mic. I ain't about to spend no money on that shit, because it doesn't hold value to them, because they don't like it. I like stuff like this. So I'll spend that money, and by me liking it adds value to it. Because I'm the only one it supposed to matter to. But how dare I speak down on another man? I don't give a fuck. You want to collect now laters. I'm not finna call that man stupid, because that's what he like to do. Now, if he my buddy and he spend all his money on fucking now laters and collect now, and he got room full of fucking now laters, and he ain't got a pot to piss in, goddamn me, yeah, then I'm hey man, we gotta do something, bro. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not finna talk down on him. So I don't understand that shit. It's enough of that shit be going on to looking at another successful man falling for the same traps that they want you to fall for, bro. They ain't got to do it no more. You said it yourself. They don't got to do it no more. We doing it to ourselves, and you doing it. You're doing it, and you don't even realize you're doing it. But you keep trying to justify. Oh, I'm a father. Okay, you're a father to your kids. What are you doing for your community? What are you saying? What are you saying to the little kids that you see? What are you saying to the men that listen to your show? What are you know what I'm saying? Offer up some shit. Used to be a teacher, used to do these things, right? But to be putting in this nigga mentality and all this and that and the third, how dare you? I'm getting sick of people labeling black folks because we like to look good and we look different than everybody else because we choose to stand out. That is nigga shit. That's not nigga shit. This is just who we are. How you dress don't have shit to do with your attitude. If you got a fucked up attitude, no matter what color creed you come from, guess what you gonna have? A fucked up attitude. Ain't got nothing to do because I got diamonds on.
No, it does not.
And when you amongst other rich motherfuckers with other diamonds on, how you stunting on a motherfucker? Somebody explain that to me. If I'm amongst a whole bunch of motherfuckers that got what I got, how I'm stunting on them? Right? I could buy what I want to buy. Even the nigga next to me ain't got nothing. That don't mean I bought this just to stunt on this motherfucker. I bought it because I can do it. I was that guy. You know, I used to ask questions. Hey man, how you get that? How'd you become who you are? Now I volunteer that information.
Because you see value in solutions.
Right. I look into people. I study people. I listen to people. I want to put people on. But I don't never talk down on no motherfucking body, bro.
I mean, I have nothing to add to any of what you just said because
it just bothered me because it's another black person talking down another black person as if he's not talking down on black people, and he's saying don't blame white folk, but you doing the same thing that they do it. The only thing is they're a little more slicker. They make it seem like, oh, this is the coolest shit ever, but then soon as something go wrong, oh man, this and that third. But you putting the emphasis on it that it's just us, and it ain't. I'm talking about every motherfucking man. You know how many motherfucking incidents that happen at NFL events?
Oh yeah, I know. I used to work for the stadium.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just black motherfucking events that this shit happen at. It's just tank events that this shit happen at.
No.
This shit happen at hockey games, football games. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And quiet as kept, it was somebody who said something about the mob. Even when the mob was there, it was a decorum amongst gangsters back in the day. I get that, but guess what? You know who them niggas ran? They was in control of the whole shindig. You wasn't gonna fuck with that. Your mama ended up dead. So that was even worse. So that wasn't even a viable argument, bro. Like, stop it. Stop it. If you're a shitty person, you're a shitty person. If you're going to have a shitty attitude, you have a shitty attitude. When violence is in the air, don't nobody give a damn about nobody old lady being right there and shit like that. And it's sad. But that's just the fact of the matter. When you got a bunch of people trapped in a motherfucking room and shit is kicking off. And that ain't just black people. You been to a white bar before? Let one fight break out. Everybody fighting.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. That shit pisses me off, man. I get sick of that shit because it seems like it's the norm. It's okay now. You know what I'm saying? And people want to talk about Stockholm Syndrome and talk like they know what it is when you sitting there doing it yourself. I'm not talking down on Fred. I'm not talking down on a show. I'm not talking down none of that. I just wish that he wouldn't talk in that manner. There's a way, it like what they say, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You know what I'm saying? Like solutions is the key, bro. If you don't know none, then fuck it. You know, if that's not your world, don't speak on it. You know what I'm saying? If that's not your type of shit and you don't know why this and third, why they act that way, don't speak on it. You know what I'm saying? But then when I hear ignorant shit about, you know what y'all should do? You want to make black people rich real quick? Go put life insurance on your dumbass cousins that's gangbanging. Really? That's your solution, bro. Let's exterminate ourselves just to get $1.
That's crazy.
Come on, bro. And all you got to answer say when dude said, you know, what's the solution? What you mean? I'm an example. How? I'm a father. What the fuck does that mean? You think you deserve cookies for that shit? Do you really? Do you really think you deserve cookies for being a fucking father? Nigga, that's what you supposed to do. So what's wrong with the fucking world? So I'm a dad. You supposed to be a daddy. You're supposed to raise your kids. You don't get a fucking award for that. That's your fucking responsibility when your dick went in her pussy and that baby came out. That was your responsibility. That is not being a fucking example. My kids gonna know what a daddy like. They should. Because you supposed to be there. That has nothing to do with being a fucking example outside of your household.
I have nothing else to add.
As men, we need to realize that shit. Quit pussyfooting and all that stuff. Sports is entertainment, nigga. Yes, it's real life for those who are involved, who actually are participating. But for us, it's fucking entertainment. But to intertwine the two as if they both are on the same level, they're not. The people who was having them incidences, we don't know what them incidents was about. We don't know what they were fucking for, except the one that's out the news with Meek Mill and Gary Russell threatening Meek Mill. I'll put you to sleep. And you expect somebody not to, especially I'm inebriated, and then goddamn me, somebody tell me they gonna put me to sleep. I ain't gonna front. I don't know how. What? What did he say? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So both of them was wrong because I felt like Meek Mill at the level he is, knowing that anything he do gonna be publicized, you got to be smart and say, you know what? I'm gonna walk away from this shit because you just trying to get on World Star. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's all that shit is. You're not finna use me to get famous again. You get what I'm saying? No, it ain't happening. And he even apologized for that because he realized that. You get what I'm saying? You know, but Gary should know. Like, why? Come on, bro. It's sports. But that's fine. That's their incident. That's their shit. It could have been a whole lot more than that. Not my problem. But that's two men. Let's not label it. Oh, it was two black men that's doing that. They're two men that had they fucking dispute, bro. Yes, it was in the wrong fucking place, the wrong fucking time. But somebody tell me when bad shit go down in the right fucking place at the right time. Have you ever been some bad shit in the right place at the right time?
No.
So that shit don't make no sense to me, bruh. Of course, all the shit 9 times out of 10 that you're gonna notice is the shit that's of your same skin color. Believe it or not, it's a fact. You go ask the lily white person outside your door, bullshit you not. They don't notice half the shit that go down in our community. Only thing they can recite what's on the news.
And they don't care.
And they don't care. So all that, man, they did it. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. I'm not giving no man no kudos for what they should be doing. If you got 2 feet and a hand, goddamn me. If you got an S&S, which is shoes, you got an S, like my dad said, you got an SS, you just don't know it yet. What's that? Shoes and socks. You better get your ass to walking. Go get a job. Get on your feet. Turn that shit into what you want it to be. Believe in your motherfucking self. Don't look at me, nigga. I got mine. It's time for you to go get yours. But I'm not finna congratulate on you because you a daddy. You know what I'm saying? If anything, that'd be you taking pride in another man's downfall. Oh, because you're not a daddy. You make me look good because I'm a father. There's not a lot of fathers no more. I look good.
That's
Get the fuck
lie.
out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Because I don't give a fuck how much money we get. In the great words of Ali, you're still a nigga. As soon as you want to rub shoulders with them motherfuckers, you still a nigga. So you need to worry about your community and beef up your community. Quit shitting on your goddamn community. We need to learn how to uplift one another. Quit holding back game that can bring each other up. That's what we need to do. Offer up solutions. What happened to the little car washes that used to hire kids on the weekends so they can make a little change? Showing them what it feel like to work at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? What happened to little shit like that? That was in the black communities. All that stuff. Why not talk about bringing that shit back? No, you're not talking about that, though. You're not talking about none of that. You're talking about what makes you look good. And then you want to talk bad about other niggas. Well, it ain't that deep. It's a lot simpler. When you take out all the preservatives and additives, I do agree with you when you say we want to blame Biden, we want to blame this and the third. Yeah, you're right. Fuck all that. You take all of that out, and it's simple. It's going to take us to educate us and how to become bigger and better as a people. But how does that work when you contradicting yourself? When you may start talking about that, but then you want to call everybody niggas and you want to talk about hip hop and this is that and the third, and then want to tell people to go put life insurance on they quote unquote stupid cousins and shit like that to get life insurance money. Now that's nigga shit. Right? That's nigga shit. Go put life insurance on your cousins because they young and dumb. No, go talk to them motherfuckers. Some of them niggas just need a hug, nigga. The hell you talking about? Dumb ass shit. That's the shit that keeps the community down, saying stupid ass shit like that. Want to talk about these niggas got all these diamonds and chain on, don't even own their own masters. Tell them how to own their masters, sir.
He can't.
Tell them how. It's something called 7-year rule. Half the motherfuckers you talking about do own their masters. See, it talking about them gold chains. Oh, they worthless when you get them customized. It ain't worth no but 50% what you pay for. That's a lie. That's a lie. All day. So you need to do research on gold. Learn about gold. 100%. It ain't like a Rollie. See, you probably got that shit from a Rollie. You buy a Rolex and you bust it down. Yeah. Yeah, because they got bore holes in it to put the diamonds in. So yeah, that Rollie is worth about half the cost. But other than that, this gold chain right here, it's going to appreciate, sir. Come on, bro. Offer solutions. You know realty. Do that. That seems like that's your lane. You know how to make movies. That is wonderful. And you do got 2 good movies that I know I peep. Good shit. They good shit. Go support it. But offer gems on that, man. I would look. Young black men would love to hear how you got started in films, how you get your films in those festivals. How do you get recognized for that? How did you get your start in real estate, bro? But you just want to talk shit. The very shit that you say is nigga shit, you're doing. Come on, man. We better than that, Fred, bro. We are better than that. And I'm talking to black men. I ain't talking about nobody else like you. You're a successful black man.
Well, you just ended that.
No, I just had to get that off my chest, man. Cause I see it too much, bro. I can give two shits about what anybody else thinks about me, but when you got somebody that has a voice and can be using it for good, you know what I'm saying? And you choose to use it for trash and you contradicting yourself down there every time you talk. No. Because then you become the cancer. You become the virus that's affecting the black community. You get what I'm saying? You don't understand how powerful the tongue is. He has people who watch that show. Good show. But that there is not cool. In this day and age, it's about followers. And people want followers. And the people actually start listening and buy into that shit. It's not a lot of free thinkers out here no more. It's not a lot of independent thinkers no more. It's a lot of people who are scared to speak up. And they would rather follow and hope this dude lead them to the promised land when it should be the other way around, bro. It should be, I want you to think for yourself. I want everybody to be a boss. And we know everybody not going to be a boss. But at least you have the smarts to know how to make it. At least you have the smarts to not just follow what somebody tell you.
Yeah. Oh,
So that's all I'm saying, man. And I ain't no hatred. I'm not mad. Still gonna support the show. You know what I'm saying? Support his movies. Like I said, the movie's dope. Support his movies and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the preach that shit and blame the hip hop community, bro. Are you serious? Come on, man. The hip hop community got shit to do with you being a parent. You said yourself, you're a father. It's up to you what you let your kids listen to and watch. When we slipped away from that, that's when the problem. We can pass the blame on everybody else. We the king of our household. We are the king of household. We buy these kids these phones. We buy them the tablets. We buy them the Nintendo Switches and video game systems and all that shit. It's up to us to raise ours, not nobody else. How dare I blame Nintendo for my baby playing wrestling on her damn Switch or some shit like that, and she start jumping off the goddamn dresser? Is that Nintendo fault or mine?
Yours.
So how are you gonna pass? Because if you gonna say hip hop is nigga culture, then you gonna blame the blues? Because they had their time. That was devil music. Rock was devil music. The R&B is sexualized, and R&B been sexualized since Whitney and before that. So what you gonna blame? Every genre of music? Country is full of alcoholics with bitches leaving them and shit like that, and stealing kids and leaving dogs. You got every genre. So what you gonna do? You gonna blame them all? Come on, man. It ain't just hip hop culture. These chains ain't hip hop culture. This has been going on, homie.
Yeah, it was going on in the community before TV.
Come on, bro. Way before hip hop hit. So to say diamond watches and this shit right here, yeah, everything evolved. When I came up, it was about nugget chains, nigga, and herringbones and all that shit. But that wasn't hip hop culture. Cause nigga, I'm from St. Louis. People wasn't on what I was on. When I came where you at in Cali, I had gold fronts. People was like, what is that? What's that in your mouth? So to say it was hip hop culture, it wasn't. It wasn't. Cause if it was hip hop culture, it'd have been nationwide. When the trend kicks, it kicks. You get what I'm saying? When Vizu jeans was hot, everybody was wearing Vizus. West Coast, South, everywhere. So to say that gold and on black people, because it's on black people, now it's hip hop culture. No, we just make it look damn good. That's what it is. We make it look too damn good that it gets noticed. Everything we do, we make it look good. Only difference is we don't get paid off of it. And that's a solution we need to come up with. But I ain't mean to go all the way in there like that. It's just, and the instant you the combine it with boxing, like it's boxing that it's Tank bringing out all the bad people. I guess the Raiders bring out all the bad people. Football bring out all the bad people. Baseball, down there, motherfucking at least 2 times a year, down there getting pushed off the second level. They bring out bad people too. Or you just know it's gonna be these small incidences, and that's why security is already there. They ain't there for no reason. Cause they smart to know that shit may jump off.
True.
Come on, man. If it was a fifth, we all be drunk, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It should be cordial. If I'm with my wife, you should respect that. If you see a woman, you shouldn't be trying to trample past her. You right. And I agree with that. 100%. 100%. But when shit going down, I'm gonna be real with you. People don't give a shit. And you can't expect people to think how you think. This is just life. And it didn't just get like this. It's been like this. It's the same old scheme with a different look.
And it's sad.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they say, and it's unfortunate that Stack had to stand up like that and tuck his chain and get ready. But he knew what time it was. And at the same time, because people was hyped up. You know what I'm saying? They was hyped up trying to get past. He like, nah, you gonna say excuse me, bruh. They stepped on his old lady leg. She got a bruise on it. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. And that's disrespectful as fuck. You get what I'm saying?
That is.
But to say that's unruly because it's black people is where you went wrong. Like I said, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. I deal with rude people every day. Won't say excuse me, just walk past you and bump you. You know what I'm saying? That's not a black people thing. So all I'm saying is, as people, we should not be quick to say because that you saw a black crowd, that's what black folk do. Man, that shit happen everywhere, bro. From every creed, race, whatever. Whether it don't happen in a stadium or not. It happened everywhere. Concerts, music concerts, all sorts of shit.
Yeah. It's just us that's broadcast.
Right. We get publicized real quick. Showtime put them cameras. Showtime should have kept them damn cameras on the ring. You know how many times other shit done kicked off on boxing matches we've been on here live and it stayed on the ring, bro? Crowd get restless. You see everybody in the background looking left like this. But they don't move the camera. But all of a sudden, tank fight, they went straight to it. They found this shit. You hear me? All of a sudden, you see Wallow on TV doing this. Come on, man. Come on, man. Just know. Just know. I'm sorry. Everything we do sells. Controversy. We make shit look good. Then nobody really give a fuck about Gucci nigga until we put it on. And I'm gonna say it. If you want to sell something, get you a famous black person. But all that bullshit, I'm gonna go get me I'm gonna start selling liquor outside the tank fights. I'm gonna have a mobile liquor business and sell Newports and brown liquor. You went straight for the stereotypical shit. If that don't sound like self-hatred, I don't know what is. And then talking about, but Snoop do it, but Puff Daddy do it. Only difference is they got people promoting. No, they not outside people fucking arenas selling no motherfucking liquor and Newports. They not doing that shit.
Nope.
They shit is on the shelf the legit way how you supposed to do it. And if they mammy and they daddy, let them go buy that liquor at a young age. That's on their mom and daddy. That's not on Snoop, motherfucking Puff Daddy, or no motherfucking body.
Nope.
But for you to say, to try to equate, oh, I'm going to go sell Newports and brown liquor in front of Tank and get, come on, bro. That is not the same thing. Stop it. Stop it, bro. And if you're doing this just to get shock value or any of that to get people talking about it, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just talking to you. Straight up. That's what I'm doing. That shit not cool, bro. You got kids. You think that's cool for them daddy to hear their daddy talk like that?
No.
How that make you look?
Less of a father.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That don't sound like a man of peace. Telling people go put life insurance policies on their cousins, gang banging, and selling Newports and brown liquor in front of black venues. Does that sound like a man of peace?
No.
That sounds like
a man
like
an opportunist.
Opportunist and full of hatred. So that's all I got to say, man. We 2 hours in this show, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I didn't mean to really go in like that, but I just had to have my piece. And if y'all want to let Fred see that piece, go ahead and get it to him. I don't get it now. Like I said again, support his movies, support his movement. You know, it's freedom of choice out here. But he do good movies. I give him that. He good at realty, you know, and I know he got a sound mind. But just to hear this come out his mouth like this lately is just, I don't know, it's bothersome. You know what I'm saying? For me, it bothers me. I'm not saying for everybody, but it bothered me. So salute to Fred, salute to the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? But this is the judges table. So y'all tune back in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Yeah, support the channel, man. It's free. You got anything to say?
No, you pretty much covered all bases.
Everything good?
Yep.
All right, and we see you 913, baby.
Hello, motherfucker.
And we up out. Deuces.
Tuned into the judges table. judges table.
Hello, motherfucker.
You are now tuned into the judges table.
Hello, motherfucker.
You are now tuned into the judges table.
Hello, motherfucker.